Hey guys, welcome back to Howwerowe Cooks. It's your girl Marceline in the kitchen once more. Most of you who follow me on my family channel, you must have known that I was sick. So now I am back and I hope you guys are still here with me. But some of my followers on Facebook, they have been asking for fried chicken video, and I keep telling them that I do have fried chicken video, but they probably don't want to go back and search for it. So I decided to just, make it more exciting and just do a Jamaican style fried chicken versus southern style, since I live in the south. So that's what we're gonna do today, so stay tuned for that. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. All right, so right here I have a pack of wings and I have a whole chicken as well. But you all know the procedure. I always wash it with vinegar, but I don't have to show it in all the videos because it makes the video longer and people just want to come and watch and go, because some people are watching with data, and but sometimes the other day somebody was like, you didn't even wash the chicken. Like, I do wash my chicken, and when I went back and watched the video, I could hear myself saying that I went ahead and washed the chicken with vinegar. There's no way on earth I'm gonna be a Jamaican and don't wash my chicken with lime or vinegar. Okay, all right, so now that we get that out of the way, I'm gonna go off camera and rinse my chicken and with my lime and my vinegar, and then I'll come back. So the first one that we're gonna start with is the southern style fried chicken. So we're gonna go in with our buttermilk. All right, we're gonna put the chicken in a brine. We're gonna make a brine for the chicken, and we're gonna put it down for a couple hours before we fry it. So we're gonna add some buttermilk in here, maybe about, that should be enough because it's not a lot of chicken. I'm gonna add some onions in there to help with the flavor. And I have these habanero chili peppers that I'm trying out to add some spice. You don't have to add any spice at all if you don't want any spicy chicken. All right, I like my fried chicken spicy, so please don't tell me that's too much pepper. All right, so now I have some salt in here. I have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, I have a tablespoon of garlic powder, and I have some paprika, a tablespoon of paprika and a tablespoon of cayenne. I'm gonna add these in there. So this is what we're gonna brine our chicken in, because we're making spicy chicken, spicy fried chicken. Don't add any cayenne if you don't want your chicken to be spicy. All right, so mix this around. I'm probably gonna need some more buttermilk. Let's see. So now I just want to make sure that all the pieces of the chicken are submerged into the brine, and remember, it's full of spices, and I add a little salt as well. So I'm just gonna let it sit here in the fridge for a couple hours, and then we're gonna move on to doing our Jamaican chicken. I'm gonna leave them in this brine to soak for a few hours, or you can do that overnight if you please. All right, look at that. We're gonna season it afterwards, but we're just gonna let it sit and marinate in this brine. So while my southern style chicken is marinating in the brine, I'm going ahead and I am preparing my Jamaican style fried chicken. So I'm just going to add my seasoning right away. I am adding 2 tablespoons of Clover's Valley chicken seasoning. I'm adding a tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning, and after adding those seasonings, what I'm going to do is add my spices. And the spices that I'm using is the same spices that I used before, which is a paprika, some chili powder, some garlic powder, and I'm also adding cayenne powder. All right, so we're gonna add all of that in there, and then we're gonna sit it down to marinate and move on to seasoning our flour. So now this part that I'm doing, it's quite optional. What I did was I had 2 eggs. I removed the eye and then beat the eggs and add it to the chicken. This is gonna add some crunch to the chicken. If you don't want to use any egg, you can also go ahead and add the cornstarch in your flour to give you that nice crispiness that you're looking for. So you don't necessarily have to add the egg if you're not so particular for eggs. So now for my flour mixture, I don't want to add too much salt in there, so the only thing I add was my sazon Goya to give me a nice color on my chicken, and I'm adding some spices, which is this paprika and cayenne. Alright, so now we're just gonna mix that up, and then we're gonna add our chicken and fry them. So now when I'm frying my chicken, what I usually tell you guys is you can fry the white part of your chicken first, or you can fry the dark part, but don't mix them, because the darker part of the chicken, like the leg and the thigh, they take a longer time to cook. So right now I'm just frying my wings and my breasts. Now, growing up in Jamaica, we don't normally use any thermometer to test the oil. So what I normally do is just add a piece of Scotch bonnet pepper, and that will show me how hot my oil is. And I also add onion and garlic just to flavor my oil. And also I deep fry my chicken. So I make sure that I have enough oil in my pot, because if it's a small amount of oil, your chicken is gonna stick to the pot and burn, and you don't want that. Alright, so like I said in previous videos, I always add enough oil to cover my chicken. Even if it doesn't cover it entirely, it should cover most of your chicken. Alright, so I'm gonna fry this set, and this is what they're looking like so far. And then we're gonna move on and do our southern style fried chicken. I'm gonna do those in my deep fryer. So this video was highly requested from Northerly Bolden and Pamela Isaac from my Facebook group. Thank you guys so much, and to all my big supporters over there in my Facebook group, I appreciate every single one of you so much, and for all the great comments that you have been and all the shares. Oh my god, the love is overwhelming over there on Facebook, and I see you guys, and I appreciate you all. I also appreciate you guys here on YouTube as well. And I've also done several fried chicken videos before, so this is probably gonna be my last one, just because it was requested, and I don't like to disappoint anyone, so this would be maybe my last fried chicken video. And my daughter also planned a games night, so this video came perfect because they requested fried chicken as well. So I just took the opportunity to make the video now. Alright, so now I just set my chicken to rest on this grill, or you can just spread some paper towel and put them on just to absorb the oil. Alright, so this is my last set, and then this is what they're all looking like, my Jamaican country style or home style. Let me just say home style, Jamaican home style fried chicken. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the southern style. So because I added some spices and some salt in the brine, I'm not gonna really add any more seasoning to the chicken. I'm just gonna season the flour very well so that it can be nice and tasty. And I will also put the amount of seasoning in my description box, but I'm basically using the same seasoning, my sazon Goya, some more spices, and my chicken seasoning. Alright, so I'm using the Clover Valley chicken seasoning, and I'm also using the Creole all-purpose seasoning. So now I'm just going to use my whisk to make sure that my seasonings are properly incorporated into the flour.
All right, and then we're gonna flour the chicken. So what I'm gonna do is just remove them from the brine, and then we're just gonna dip them in the flour, then put them back in the brine mixture, and then flour them. So we're gonna double flour. All right, and I'm not gonna do all of them like that because it's a lot of work, but that's basically how they normally do the southern style fried chicken, so that you get that nice crunch, that nice flake on the outside of the chicken, is because they do that double dip. But it's also a lot of work, and you can still get a nice flake and crunch if you just do it once. I heard that KFC does theirs in water, like dip it in water, then back in the flour mixture, then in water, and then back in the flour mixture. So I'm not sure about that, but I'll have to check it out, and I might do a video on that maybe next year, because this is too much fried chicken video. Okay, too much fried chicken. So now you can see already the layers, different layers of flakes on the chicken due to the double dipping. It kind of give you that Popeyes kind of look. So now I went ahead and fried them in my deep fryer, and now I'm going to show you what they look like and show you the difference. So the difference is that because of the buttermilk, your chicken have a darker look. Yes, it have like more of a browner look, I should say. It's very, very brown, where you can see the different layers of flakes due to dipping it in the flour and then dipping it back into the wet mixture and then back in the flour again. But now I'm just going to give you guys a 360 on the southern style buttermilk fried chicken. As you can see, the different layers of flakes on it, and it is also looking dark brown, all right, due to the buttermilk that it was in. All right, so let me know in the comment section if you have ever tried this type of fried chicken before, or do you just stick to your Jamaican fried chicken if you're Jamaican. If you're in the US and you're watching this video, let me know how you fry your chicken, if this is how you do your southern style buttermilk fried chicken. Just leave it clean in the comment section, please. So this is the Jamaican style, home style fried chicken that we all grew up on. All right, we may use different seasoning and different techniques, but we all love our Jamaican fried chicken, and this is the buttermilk fried chicken. Very, very flaky. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.